right, we're starting. Let me. They said I could pin a chat. How does that go? Pin a chat. Okay. I'll figure that out later. All right. So today is December 7th. We're gonna do the Exit the Game Advent Calendar. December 7th. The Hunt for the Golden Book to Save Christmas. Here it is. And I said we weren't going to have one today, but plans changed. So I have one today and then one tomorrow, as opposed to 0 today and 2 tomorrow. So let's go over what happened last night. Last night we had Master PJ come in clutch with the Jingle Bells stuff. And that was actually pretty good. It was pretty clutch. So yesterday was actually a really fun one. It was. Hey, what's up, George? I hope the flute does not make an appearance today. The flute doesn't have any planned appearance today. But we don't know what's behind door for December 7th. Who knows? Imagine it has a little flute in there and then I have to play it. But yeah, so as people start collecting in, let me just go over what happened yesterday. Master PJ came in clutch. We were in a room, a producer's room, it seemed like music producer room. And then flute. And then there were these songs on a list, and then there were these 1, 2, 3 songs right here, and it looked like we had to play these songs and find which songs matched up, and those would lead to the numbers on the decoder. And in this room, it was the record studio, and it came with a jingle bell. And on my end, it is a little soft, so I had to bust the old flute out and play the old skin flute, if you know what I mean. And it was not a popular decision, but it was fun. Many people's ears had to recover in the last 24 hours, so I'm sorry. But, you know, when I said I was a music major, it wasn't for instruments, it was for being by the mixing board. I stayed away from the instruments, and you could hear why if you go back and watch the flute stuff. All right, so let's get down to the nitty, but also the gritty. Right, so 7's the day. Let's go to the storybook. Here's the storybook. Let's find day 7. Oh, December 7th, right here. So let's tear it off. Bam. All right, put this aside. Now let's read it. Let's see what it says. Bumblebee, bumblebee. 7th of December. This time you walk into a kind of detective office. You look out of the window. Yes, this street is well known to you. Baker Street. Hey, Baker Street. That sounds familiar. Isn't that from one of those detectives? Pink Panther or something? So, you are probably in London. In fact, a lot of things were here remind you of stories about the famous master detective Sherlock Holmes. Yeah, that's who it was, Sherlock Holmes. I saw a movie, it was like Sherlock Bones, and let's say it wasn't about skeletons. The crackling fireplace, the wing chair. This room is just really cozy, and right away you feel at home. Though that heavy wallpaper may be too old-fashioned for your liking. If only you could do a little home improvement. Who knows, maybe with a bit of graffiti, a yellow smiley face or something, you stop your daydreaming and continue looking around. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. The baby was crying. It's her birthday today, so it's my birthday and I cry if I want to. Someone has carelessly left a violin on the floor. Oh, what? A violin? Maybe the flute does make an appearance. On the wall hangs a large pinboard littered with notes, photographs, and newspaper clippings. Many of them have fallen and are scattered on the ground. Obviously, you should be looking for the golden book, but your fingers itch to investigate this mystery. If there really is a detective at work here, then you have to see what he's working on. Who knows? Maybe you can help and leave him a tip. After all, you're always up for working on exciting puzzle. You take a closer look at the pinboard. Please turn the page. Then open door 7. Behind door 7, you'll find riddle cards F1, F2, F3, F4, F5, F6, F7. There are 7 riddle cards for this one. This might be a hefty one. And it said turn the page. So on the page here, it looks like little dinosaurs, like T-Rexes. No. It's little pins. I thought they were like T-Rexes smiling or something. But they're little pins on a pin board. It says evidence. So I'm thinking maybe we're going to be drawing lines like those conspiracy people do. But anyway, let's go check out door number 7. And let's see what clues are left for us. You know what? Let's actually take it down there and look into the room too. So here's door number 7. Be careful to open it. There you go. Oh, and here's a whole stack of cards. All right, let's look into this room. So right in this room, there's a oh, wait. There's a pink thing. Oh, can't get it out. There you go. All right, so inside the room, there's a fireplace. It says it's like 11:05. There's some swords. There's some notes. Oh, there's some notes up here. We can really see the notes up here, and I'm thinking maybe this message board matches the message board on here. Maybe this message board matches this message board. I'm not sure. But those are like those conspiracy theory lines. And then you look on the other side. Oh, there's actual words in here. So A, B, C. Let's read these. A, the clues have plenty of holes. Can you see a solution? Are these clues? Oh, there's a violin. B, am I going around in circles? A clockwise look from 12 might help connect a clue. Hey, what's up, Action P? Welcome to the live. So we've been doing this every day from December 1st, and hopefully we can try to do it every single day. If you miss any, you could go back and watch them. Yesterday there was a flute. The day before that, Mariah Carey showed up. And then, yeah, this is what she would want. She's actually good at solving simple puzzles. It says, B, am I going round in circles? A clockwise look from 12 might help connect a clue. Are you leaning towards a solution? And then C is up here on the wall. It's kind of sideways, so it's a little hard to see, but let's see. Who is so special about, or what is so special about the man in the hat, the woman, the report on Jack, the other guy, the door on Kissington Road, and the crime scene? I urgently need to make a connection between all of these. Where's my red thread? Okay, so maybe we were supposed to look at that after we look at the riddles. Oh, look, there's a newspaper. Is this clue supposed to be... Wait a minute. This clue came from somewhere else. I think, well, wait, this clue came from door number 1. Yeah, this clue isn't supposed to be in here. So this, wait a minute, is it? I'm confused. So this newspaper I think made it to this room, and it's not supposed to be here. Let me just double check if it's from here. Yeah, it's from here. It's a penny saver. Yeah, you can see all the sales. Isn't penny saver is like Facebook Marketplace now or something? All right, so this goes in here. It made its way into this room. So disregard that. Disregard that. All right. So here's the sheet we have, and we're supposedly in Sherlock Holmes area. So let's see. Let's read these clues out loud and see if any of us could come up with any idea. Master PJ was good yesterday. The day before that, Jed X730 was pretty good at his clue. And now let's see. All right, riddle card F1. All right, so purple, red, brown, purple. Says motive, daring art theft. NG is italicized. I'm guessing maybe we could. Do we cut these out? All right, let's see. Before doing anything, I'm going to put this down. Maybe they match up with where these thing is. So cut it out. Okay, let's okay, I'll cut it out, and then we'll read through all of them, and then I'll cut it out. And then I'm guessing maybe they find their place on here, like there, right? Like this. Like brown, purple, and it's like that's like the right place. And then purple, red actually is up here. But yeah, let's we have 7 clues to go through. So we'll go through them and then we'll cut them out. And then let's see if it spells anything out. Maybe, and it's supposed to give us a 3-digit clue for the decoder. Oh, and here's another one. Another clue is a outline chalk. And this girl that looks like my 5th grade teacher smelling a fart. But she looks like she's wearing like a little hat thing. Okay, that's clue 2. Clue 3 is crime scene, Egyptian museum, Kensington. And it looks like here's Seth Rogen in a top hat. And then the N in Kensington is italicized. Number riddle card 4, F4, evidence, 10 Egyptian pounds, statement of the museum attendant. And then again, the E is italicized. And here we have this guy. Hey, who does this guy look like? It looks like he's wearing fake glasses though. And then F5, Egyptian pounds. You can see it looks like a dollar color wise, but it's 10 pounds and it has the sphincter on there with the Luxor pyramids. Clue 6 is Jack Barrett is true to Sherlock. And it has a Sherlock Holmes thing over there. And it has no words except for the headline. And it has like small writing. Or lines, not really lighting. And then here it is. The last clue. Suspects. Lady Hampshire, Jack Barrett, Sir A. Cannonball. And the I is italicized. So let's get a cut in. I'm looking for some scissors. And I can't find them. So bear with me 1 second. The scissors, where are the scissors at? All right, so I'm looking for scissors. Just hang on a second. Usually the scissors are at the same place. We know exactly where they are, but it's Christmas time, so we're wrapping gifts. Let me find. I knew I put. Oh, I know where it is. I'll be right back. Let me get the scissors. All right, I'm back, but I don't have scissors. So it looks like it's instead of the hunt of pardon the mess. I gotta instead of the hunt of the golden book, it's the hunt of scissors right now. It's blue scissors, so if anybody sees it, just you know, ding the comment. Let me see. Maybe the scissors are in here. I still don't find the scissors. Maybe under here. No. Oh man, this is like a 3D puzzle. We have to find the scissors. That's the first puzzle. Oh look, we're making It's a Small World for birthday. Oh man, where's the scissors? Maybe it's right here. I just built this thing right here, and I had to use scissors to open it. So maybe the scissors are here. No. Oh man. I really need scissors. Sorry guys, we have to take a pause to find the scissors. And I don't know where they are. Okay, are they in here where they usually are? No, I don't see them. Well, I could use the kitchen scissors, and then I'll just clean them after. All right, I'll just use the kitchen scissors. These are supposed to be made for food, but I got them. All right, so here it is. We're gonna carefully cut these out like Xgen P said. Oh, congratulations, Xgen. Congratulations on your recent endeavors. All right, so let's cut these out. Christian suggested it. It also has a scissor. It also has scissor signs on it. So let's do that. All right. So I found the scissors. These are not the scissors I wanted. These are kitchen scissors. But you know how they say it's always in the last place you look? Well, of course it's always at the last place you look, because once you find it, you're gonna stop looking. You ever hear about that phrase? It's always in the last place you look. It's like, yeah, no duh. You're not gonna look for it anymore once you found it. So of course it becomes the last place you look. Anyway, we're cutting it right now. And oh yeah, Xgen P, you got an OF. You can advertise it here right now if you want. If you have an OF. More like OF awesome fiance. Congrats on your awesome fiance. All right, so this one is yeah, we gotta cut this, and then we're gonna put it on the clue board, and then we're gonna see if anything matches up, and we already saw that there's at least 2 or 3 that matches up, so we're gonna match it up, and then we're gonna see if it gives us the clue for the 3-digit number for this decoder right here. All right, and if you know, man, this is okay. Let's see how this turns out. So anybody have any cool stories? Any questions while I'm cutting these out? They said when I'm doing this on a live, I have to just keep talking. I can't stop talking and taking a breather. I have to keep talking through these. But yeah, just if you're new here, I'm doing this once one clue every day for 24 days. And when we solve one clue, it leads us to another door using these arrows. And And then the next door is what we do tomorrow. So the next door is going to be for the 8th. And then each clue for each day gives us a number that will lead us to the next day's door. That's how this works. It has a story, then it has an item or something inside of the room that we open. And so far these clues have been pretty fun, and we haven't had to use any extra clues. We only had to use our brains, and we never had to resort to using clue. There were some where we almost had to use a clue, but someone watching always came with an idea and helped us solve the puzzle. Master PJ was one, Jet X730, and George. George just likes to comment on my flute playing. The flute was totally unnecessary, but I thought the bell wasn't able to be heard loud enough. All right, we're halfway there, cutting out the pieces. And yeah, this is pretty cool. This one has a lot of pieces to it. Yesterday I had just a bell to it, but I added a flute, and I was pretty bad at it. And then there was one where you kind of had to look in the mirror. And there's one you have to fit. Day one, you had to fit items through this barrel right here. And then that one was actually pretty fun because only those exact ones could fit through the barrel. All right, so I'm not really seeing any numbers here. So it might be tough to figure out how to get numbers out of these things. The only thing I really noticed with these clues is that the clues with the words on them, they have 1 or 2 letters italicized, and I'm thinking maybe that could spell something. Or maybe it could spell a number, or maybe it could spell out our next clue. All right, so Action P says yee. All right, we're almost done cutting, and I really feel like it's gonna be matching these up with these, and then try to find a clue. Try to find something that connects them together. And they're right. You could only go through this once because you have to cut stuff out, and then you have to kind of like you lose stuff like this. You can't do this more than once. So we have one shot to get it right, and hopefully we don't miss this one. Right now I have no clue on. I mean, I have a feeling we have to put it on here, but I have no clue on what these are doing. Jack Barrett is true to Sherlock. Like, what does that have to do with any of the numbers? But there were numbers on the notes. There were numbers, or no, it was letters A, B, and C. And I don't know and those were kind of clues. So I don't know what to do next. But first we're gonna get them on the board. And then from there, we'll see if anything stands out. XMP asks, is the whole thing continuation? Yes. So each puzzle is a puzzle on its own that you can do on its own to get the answer. And the answer is a 3-digit number. That's the ultimate answer for each day. You could do them independently. They're independent puzzles. But the storyline and then the storyline and the answer here, the numbers will lead you to these directions to find the next door, so that the door will go in that order. And then we write down the numbers here, like where it says 7 right there. We write down the numbers and then that's gonna be the door for tomorrow and stuff. So So it is continuous with the story, but each individual puzzle can be solved to get the 3-digit number independently. If that, that makes sense. So here you go. Yeah, so like to follow the storyline, Santa Claus told me to go searching for the golden book, and I had to go through clues. And some of these clues, they lead to rooms, or all these clues lead to the rooms. So you open these rooms and you can see it's a different room. One had Mariah Carey in it. One had an elevator and it said "Yippee Yay!" It was a reference to Die Hard. Um, and then there's just some witty stuff. So it all goes together and it all leads to Golden Book, hopefully, or I assume. And then that's where so every day will lead you to the next room to open, and that's how it's connected. But if you did each puzzle independently, there's still a 3-digit number, and that's how it goes pretty much. All right, so here we could see the page. Does this look like an 8 and a 3? Is that so? Let's just look. Okay, so let's line all these up. So purple and purple, right there. Let's see if we can line it up nicely. Get real close. Is that the stupid S thing you drew in high school? Hey, that wasn't a stupid thing. That was like, you're like badass if you could draw that S thing. Are you talking about this thing? All you need is these 6 lines. And with these 6 lines, you could draw an S. There you go. Stussy. Stussy forever. Yeah, that's what it looked like. All right, so we got these pins together, and we got this pin right here, blue and yellow. Let's see, just blue. I'm thinking just blue is right here. I don't know. I'll keep this one aside. Here you go, brown, purple, right there. And then brown, red, right there. Green, purple down here. Red and green right here. Okay, this one has just red, just blue. So yellow and red right here, Seth Rogen. Red or yellow, green right here. Red, blue right here. Red, black right here. And just blue right here. And black. Blue and black right there. All right. So there's nothing. I don't get it. Let's see. Oh! Might need a string for the clues. I think if it needed a string, it would say, and then they would provide it. So, wait. So extra P says 2. Oh yeah. Action says 2. I see what you're talking about. It's this right here, right? Ooh, there you go. There's a 2. All right, let's write. Okay, I'll write this down on the old page. So 2 is a number. Another number we see here is 10. So I'm gonna write that down, and then these words have italicized letters. So let's go. Let's start here. Crime scene, Egyptian Museum, Kensington. So that's N. And then let's just follow around here. Suspects: Lady Hampshire, Jack Jet, Sir A Cannonball. So Hampshire has I. And then you follow along. It says motive: daring art theft. And that italicizes N. And then evidence: 10 Egyptian pounds. Statement of the museum attendant. E. So the italicized letters in order, if we go around clockwise, is 9. So 2, 9, 10 is also a number. Oh, okay. Okay. There's one more number. There's one more number digit that we need. So we have 2. We have N-I-N-E. We have 9. And let's see. Let me zoom in. There you go. So there's the 2 that Action P was talking about. And then if you go here, you can see the crime scene. Let me see. Right there. Crime scene, Egyptian Museum, Kensington. And you can kind of see the N. The N right here is italicized. And then we follow with Jack Barrett is true to Sherlock. Okay. That might mean something. And then here's suspects, Lady Hampshire. And on here, the I is italicized. Do we follow along? Motive, the N is italicized. And then evidence, 10 Egyptian pounds, statement of the museum attendant. E is italicized. So that gives N-I-N-E. In any order, N-I-N-E would give you 9. So we have that. Now let's look back at these clues in room 7. All right. So it says A, the clues have plenty of holes. Can you see a solution? Oh, okay. Plenty of holes. Can you see a solution? The hole on the board is the 2. Because the holes of the evidence and posters are in the number 2. And then B, am I going around in circles? A clockwise look from 12 might help connect the clue. Are you leaning towards a solution? Leaning is italicized. And italicized letters tend to look like they're leaning. And this is clockwise. So N-I-N-E. So then our last number, A is the hole, so 2. B is the leaning italicized, so that is B. And C, let's see what we can say. This is like on the side of the inside, so it's kind of hard to see. What is so special about the man in the hat, the woman, the report on Jack, the other guy, the door on Kensington Road, and a crime scene? I urgently need to make a connection between all these. Where is my red thread? The man in the hat, the woman, the report on Jack, the crime scene, Kensington Road, and the crime scene. Okay, so was there a red thread? There was no red thread in here. Unless the red thread fell. The red thread could have fallen down there. Maybe it did provide. Wait, let's see. Wait, actually, it usually says what was what's included. So, oh no, I need to read the under. Okay, so it says It says inside you'll find 7 cards. So it doesn't oh no. Oh no. Here, let me re-put it. Oh no, I'm a mess here. I'm a mess. Sorry guys, I'm a mess. Okay, let's put these back together. All right. At least this 2 will help us. Okay. All the work has fallen apart, but it's okay. We'll reestablish this stuff together. I have a photographic memory. Not really. But you know, this helps right here. Okay. The fact that the 2 is there could help us restructure this again. There you go. All right. Okay, so this is all there. And then let's see if we can make a line out of it. Oh, are we back? Okay, let's see if we can make a line out of it. So the clues, Seth Rogen, yeah, right there. that's Seth Rogen. All right, so Jet X730, we had all the clues, and clue number 1 is that there's holes, so the hole is 2, and then it also said, are you leaning in italicized letters towards something? N-I-N-E, so it's 9, and the last number is gonna be. It's gonna be okay. Here's how I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna get this pen and I'm gonna write. I'm gonna write what it says. It says, what is the special about the man in the hat, the woman? So the man in the hat, the woman, man in the hat, the woman, the report on Jack, the other guy, the door on Kennesingle Road, and the crime scene. Ooh, there it is. There it is. Okay. So here it is. I wrote. Hi, Mom Food Plant. Thanks for joining. We are finishing this one up, but at the end we'll review it and we'll review how we solved it. So here, what is so special about the man in the hat? So I started there, Seth Rogen guy, and it says the woman. So I drew a line there. The report on Jack. So I went up. The other guy went across. The door on Kinnington went up. And the crime scene. There you go. I urgently need to make a connection between all of these. Where is my red thread? So I think maybe a red thread did come with it. It just fell in to another room. Because remember, we got a newspaper from this room that fell into there. So there might be a red thread, but I don't want to open this because it will spoil things. So, drawing the line, what do we get? We get a 5. So 5 is the last number. But we have to be open. It could be 8 because it completed the 2. So let's see. So we had a number 2 from the spaces. 2. And the clue in here, A, is 2. Clue B led us to 9. And clue C led us to 5 or 8. So I think we got it, guys. So we're gonna, 2. Here you go. Let's put it on the decoder. 2, 9, and what's the last one? 5. All right, 2, 9, 5. So there's a way. So we're gonna go up diagonal, left, and then up diagonal. So let's make sure that make sure that this works. All right, so here's the board, and here's 7. So we're gonna start at 7, and we're gonna go up diagonal. We're gonna go left, and we're gonna go down diagonal. So this should be, wait, my bad, I did that one wrong. 7, up diagonal, left, up, diagonal. So this one should be day 8's clue. Let me write it in light letters. And let's double check to make sure it's right. All right, so the way to know if it's right is if these codes, the moon square L matches with this moon square L. So it does match. We started at 7. It started at 7, and then we went up diagonal, left, up diagonal, and that's 8. There you go. That's room 8. We got it. Thank you, Action P. He got some. This one is yours. You helped out with this one a great deal, if I do say so myself. All right, so we solved it. This one is the door that we're gonna open This is the door we're gonna open for tomorrow's. And let's see. Let's put these back, and then let's go to the clue sheet to see if we did everything. If we got everything correct. Thank you. All right, so let's put all these in here, all the clues in here. Close it up. We're done with day 7. Day 8 is next. But, oh no, my decoder broke again. Okay, let me fix this decoder. Okay, let me put this here in the hole. And then remove it and put this side in the other hole. Sounds like my first time. Okay, so that's fixed. All right, now the 8 is moon square L. Now let's go to the help booklet. Faulty equipment. Yeah. Well, you know what? I think there might have been a red string in there. But let's see. December 7th. No, but it also listed what should have been in there. It also lists here what you should find. Behind you will find 7 riddle cards. And that's all we had was those 7 riddle cards. So it didn't say that there was a string like the bell one. All right, so here's the clue page. So we solved it. We didn't have to use a clue. Thank you. I have faulty equipment sometimes. Is that what the ED stands for? Right, so this one we're 7 and 7. We didn't have to use any clues for 7 days straight. But let's read through the clues just to see if we would have needed it. Clue 1. The first thing you should do is look at the riddle cards. Whereupon, that's one word, you find pieces of evidence. Cut them out. Apparently, they have fallen from that notice board, so it would be good to put them back in the right places. Can the different colored pins help you find out where to place them? Yes, that was exactly what we were doing. Shout out to Action P. He said to cut it, and he also discovered the 2. All right, clue number 2. Faulty equipment can lead to serious issues. That's what she said. Clue 2. The calendar sheet 7th December shows a close-up of the notice board. Keep an eye out for the colored pins. They are the same ones that can be seen on the pieces of evidence. The colors and distance from each other tell you exactly where each piece of evidence belongs. After you have pinned everything correctly, take a look at the hints in room 7. They are labeled A, B, and C. 3 hints. Each of these could stand for a digit of the code. You don't say, eh? Yeah, Action P is an escape room hack. If he's on your escape room team, you're gonna escape the room. Or you will exit the game. So note A alludes to something missing. Do you see a gap in the notice board? B indicates something weird. Maybe something's written weirdly. And note C highlights the terms connection and red. What's red on the bulletin board? How can you establish a connection? Oh, so the red was referring to the red pin, red pin, red pin, red pin, red pin, red pin. I don't, yeah. Oh, okay. You'll exit the game. All right. So here's the solution, and we did it. Thanks to all you guys. Have you placed all the clues correctly on the notice board? Does it look like this? Yes, it did. With the help of 3 notes on the room 7, you can find the missing numbers for your code. For note A, look at the space between the pieces of evidence, i.e. the gap between them. This has the shape of a 2. Yep. For note B, you should pay attention to the italic writing. You'll find this in 4 specific notes. If you look at the information moving in a clockwise direction and starting at 12 o'clock, right here, moving in a clockwise direction, and let's see, top center, you will find the letter sequence N, I, N, E. So the second digit is 9. Note C recommends that you connect something red together. There are 6 red pins on the pin board. They are in 6 different clues, all of which appear on the list on note C. So imagine a connection from one red pin to the next. From the man in a hat to the woman to the newspaper report about Jack. Oh, is that fire right there? From the man in the hat to the woman in the newspaper report about Jack. To the second man, to the photo in front of the door, finally the evidence labeled crime scene. The imaginary red thread from pin to pin forms the letter 5. The code is 295. Enter the code in the decoder and you will find the arrows on the back. You get to door with these symbols, moon, square, L. Write an 8 on the lock on this door. We did it. We did it. We did it. All right. Thank you for joining this day, December 7th. That was pretty cool. This one we have to actually act like those conspiracy theory guys that you see with all those pins. With all those pins right here. Where is it? Right there. But this one's not shaped in a letter S. So they're trying to throw me off. Alright, so we're done with that. Tomorrow is going to be day 8. And you know what December 8th is? The 8th day of December. Alright, so before we leave, is there any questions? Any suggestions? Any places in LA or OC you want me to check out and record so that you don't have to go and I get to enjoy it? Or anything, really. Alright. Here it is. Howling at the Moon. Here's you guys. This is how you read your comments. More Disneyland. Mom Food Plant. Yes, we were going to go to Disneyland today, but we didn't get to. We had reservations, but we canceled them yesterday. Last minute because we couldn't go today. I will be at Disneyland on Monday the 12th with a special guest. Mom Food Plant. Hey, Luke. Shout out to Luke. Shout out to Luke. I hope you like cars. So Jed X730. Shout out to Luke. Is he listening? All right. So yes, Mom Food Plant. Next time I go to Disneyland, it might be Saturday night. And I will be going with a special guest to Disneyland on Monday the 12th. You might know who that person is. Mom Food. One of us will go live, if not both of us will go live from Disneyland. Um, we were thinking one and then the other, or both at the same time, or just a special guest, because it's kind of hard to just dedicate 2 hours to just live streaming while we're at Disneyland and trying to do stuff. So I think we're gonna go to Disneyland, and then whenever we like grab a beer, we'll probably stop and do a live feed and see where people want to see. But a special guest, we'll see who it is this Monday. Coming Monday. We'll see. All right. All right. Shout out to Luke. Shout out to Jed, Mom Food, Christian, George. Thanks for joining the feed. Mrs. Latruse, I mean. Thanks for joining the feed. Latruse out. I don't know. Whenever I say bye, it's awkward. I still don't know how to do it. Later. See you guys tomorrow for day 8. And thanks for stopping by. If you miss any of these, I'm doing one every day, or trying to. So let's you could go back, and I think it posts the next morning. So if you miss one, just go back and see it posted. All right, I will see you guys on the up and up. On the flip side, zoobity doo. All right. Later, guys. Later. Take care. Stay safe. Spend time with your family. Have a Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. And see you guys tomorrow around the same time, around 8 or 9, closer to 9 probably. All right. Let's. How do I exit? Okay. Here you go. This exit's gonna be. This exit is gonna be a magic trick. All right, so here you can see it's my hand, and I have nothing. I'm holding nothing with my hand. And all right, see you guys later. There you go. It appeared and disappeared right away, just like this live stream.